It's the Line Makers on Sporting News, presented by Jack Daniels.
Hi, everybody. We got a good one for you. In the NFC, Atlanta's at Philadelphia. Eagles 2.5-point favorites. Total in the game is 46.5. With Richie Bachelleri, Kenny White, I'm Brian Blessing. Kenny, let's just start with this number. Atlanta, they've been a machine this year, but we know Andy Reid, 13-0, straight up, off a bye. 10-3 against the spread in that stretch. How much does that factor into the odds makers putting that number up, because they know the public knows that stat?
I think it has a lot to do with where the line is right now, because I would have made Atlanta a slight favorite in this game. I think they're the better football team. But then you got to look into who needs the game more. Atlanta being 6-0, Philadelphia 3-3. The Eagles need this game. It's much more important. You want to factor in the trend of Andy Reid being 10-3 ATS. Atlanta on their own decided they were going to put their work into the coaches and how the first 6 games went. The players finally had a week off.
He said that all in one breath. Thank you very much. Let's look at these Falcons. Very underrated. Even though they're 6-0, they're 4-2 against the spread. They're underrated in this spot because Philly's 2.5. Now the game looks like a pick to me. I rated Philly 1.5. Still looks like a pick. Don't know how it's 2.5. You know, you're looking at the Falcons. They're 3-0 against the spread this year. They beat San Diego as a 3-point dog on the road. Last year they only won 3 games against the spot on the road. I'm shocked that this is 2.5.
Well, the other little hidden nugget in here, you got Michael Vick going against his old team, but you always say, Kenny, turnovers are so tough to predict, but it's been the rule, not the exception with Vick and the Eagles this year.
You know, I think that'll change. I really do. I think Michael Vick will start to take care of the football. The Eagles as a team, that's one thing I'm sure that they're working on. Take care of the ball. When you look at the game, Atlanta's defense really has not been great. They're allowing 144 rushing yards, 5.2 yards a carry, and they allow more than 7.1 yards per pass. So Philadelphia is going to move the ball in Atlanta.
Falcons plus 10 in the turnovers, so they definitely benefited in that regard. On the ground, Philly, 122 a game. Going to keep it on the ground, going to pound Atlanta. Still like the dog. I'd like to get 3 if you want to give me 3, Kenny.
Well, and that's the final question, Kenny, and I'll just throw it at you. I know what you think. No way. But does the public think otherwise? Does this game get to 3?
You know, I just don't think so. I think the wise guys want to take the points here with Atlanta, and there will not be enough public money to back Philadelphia since they've been burning the public money at a 1-4-1 rate so far.
I'm Brian Blessing with Kenny White and the Richie Bachelleri bobblehead doll. How'd you do that?